Well, what's up, everybody? I'm at Marmo in downtown Shelton, and normally I get to have conversations with Glenn Helen about art that's going on, Nicole with art that's going on in the community. Well, I've got Isa here, the proprietor of Marmo. How are you?
I'm doing well, Jeff. Thank you. Thanks for
So,
being here.
I'm here to do a little bit of a postcard project as well as just kind of talk about how Marmo, you came in 9 months ago or so. You seem to really get in at a great time here in Shelton. Lots happening. What's the response span for a gallery in town?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect when I first opened, but I have been just overwhelmed by the support that the community has shown for Marmo and for what we're working on here.
So what was the idea behind this whole place? Like why here? Why now?
Well, I've been in Shelton about 5 years now, and I just felt like we needed more spaces in our community. And I'm a big supporter of the arts and think that we all need spaces to get together and connect and create art together. So I wanted to open a gallery and bookshop, and then a cafe came along the way. So here we are.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is just a nice little spot, and I know people come down here all the time. There's a few folks in here right now having coffee and drinks, and other folks working on these postcard projects, but it is a nice additional gathering space. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what have you seen? Talk to me a bit about this here, this postcard thing. I'll show you my postcard at the end. It's not.
Okay.
It's definitely not going to get picked for submission, I don't think. But regardless.
Well, actually, we're not turning anyone away for submission. So
Okay.
unless it's very offensive.
Oh well, I think I'll be okay on that.
Okay, great.
So this is to send out a postcard to someone to talk to them about Shelton, or what are we doing?
Not quite, but it's our first open call, so we're inviting everyone from the community to submit art, and we're asking for it in the form of a 4x6 postcard, and it can be on a postcard we have here, or a 4x6 piece of cardstock works too. And we're asking for people to draw something special about Shelton, and I'm just really excited to see because there's a lot to love about our community, and we've already been getting submissions that are just so heartwarming.
I like this idea, and I was thinking about postcards on my way in today, and you know, postcards are great because they're short messages. They're always usually, I miss you, wish you were here, come here next time, and that's kind of what you're trying to do. You're trying to get people to re-see Shelton perhaps in a different way.
Yeah, I think it's important to explore all the perspectives, and I know that we have a lot of love for our community, and I want to share that with everyone and also see what kind of connections are out there by exploring everyone's unique perspective.
What are some of the themes that you've seen so far?
It's been all over the map. I mean, we have a halibut sandwich from Clay's Burgers
Uh-huh.
and um, pictures of the train,
Oh yeah, yeah.
cherry blossoms.
You've had a pretty good chance 5 years now in town. You have a pretty good sense of what's going on, so you probably have a good one, good ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I love Shelton. I still don't know. Maybe I'll do one of, I'm going to do a few, I think.
What do you want to see Marmo turn into here?
I would love for it to be a place where we can do a lot of arts programming, either for free or low barrier, artist talks, lectures, visiting scholars,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of thing. And I do the rotating exhibitions every few months. I like featuring local artists as well as bringing in some outside artists and um, just really exploring that connection. And
So like poetry stuff.
oh yeah, so we are actually starting a poetry series where every month we're going to have a curated reading. I have a new literary programming coordinator,
Wow.
also with the name of Jeff, and so he's going to be helping curate readings once a month, and then alternating months we're going to have an open mic poetry night.
Okay.
So
That's
yeah, yeah.
What do you think it is about art and all forms, mixed media, um, that just brings people together?
That's a great
I mean,
question,
we're
Jeff.
sitting here just kind of drawing and coloring and
Yeah.
connecting. What is it?
Um, I don't know. I think the world can be so divided, but art is something that is so innate to human nature and creating and just getting to express yourself and be in that state of creativity and flow, I think is a great way to share your perspective with the world and explore the world, maybe learn about new perspectives and
That's definitely a thing with art for sure. You're definitely exposed to different ideas.
yeah.
When folks come in and they look at art on the wall here, some of these beautiful pictures that you have, uh, what are the responses? Do you talk with them through? Do you talk through the art with people when they come in?
If they want me to.
Why wouldn't you want to talk with you about the art?
Oh, good question. No. Um, Yeah, I mean, we've had quite a variety of shows since we opened. Our first show was 5 women oil painters. And then our next show was a little on the wackier side, and we had some really fun and out there art. And that one got a few more reactions where people were like, "What is this?" with some of the pieces.
Yeah.
And um, I think there's something so delightful in the unknown or the surprising, there can be. And then we had a fiber arts show, and that brought out a lot of folks from the fiber community.
So is that clothes or like quilts or?
Yeah, fiber arts kind of encompasses all of that. So quilts, embroidery, beaded dolls, all kinds of stuff.
Huh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
Coffee's good here.
I'm glad to hear it. We serve Olympia coffee roasters.
So
How's
then,
your postcard going?
well, I got a little bit of clouds and the mountains, and then the old radio tower.
Oh,
Got got to
that's
support got
sweet.
to support the team. Somebody ever come in and they're like, "There's no, I can't do. I'm not an artist."
Yeah, people say that all the time. And then they sit down and they draw something, and it's like the best thing I've ever seen. And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you know, I opened this postcard submission up to include any medium. So it can be a sentence about something that you love about Shelton, or a collage, or a drawing. I am the person who thinks everyone can draw. So,
Well, I think, I think everybody but me can draw.
well, my drawing's not so hot here today either, but that's okay.
Is that where you're going to lunch?
I hope so.
This is a cool place. What do you think of the new? So you were here just before Art Walk, and that was a great success.
Yeah, Art Walk was awesome.
Do you want to comment on the Coda Street? What do you think of it?
Sure.
You want to be? You want
Yeah.
to get in there?
Yeah, let's get in there, Jeff. So glad you asked that question today. I love the new restriping. One of my favorite things about it is that it slows traffic down.
Mm-hmm.
People were driving like 50 miles an hour down Coda before,
Oh, yeah.
and it was very dangerous. So now you're forced to slow down, and it did create more parking spots. And I'm not a fan of parallel parking, so the angle in works for me, and I like that it's front end, not
Yeah,
back
yeah.
end.
Yeah.
And we got new catenary lighting, which is really special. So at night, the street's a lot brighter, and we got some new trees. So I just think, there's so much opportunity for our downtown, and we have this beautiful historic architecture, and railroad's awesome with the train. And
Yeah.
it's like, we just need to keep expanding that.
Keep moving a couple
Yeah.
steps forward.
Yeah.
All right, so this is happening now. When's the absolute deadline for these?
So we've extended the deadline to September 10th.
Okay. I'm gonna need all those days.
For submittal. And you can pick a postcard up here, a blank one, or you can drop one off, and it can be on a piece of cardstock, or and it can be a photo too if you want to. September 10th is the deadline, and then we're going to have the exhibition opening on September 14th, and we kind of made it an all-day thing this time.
Uh-huh.
So it's from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., and you can come by and see everyone's postcards, get a cup of coffee.
I don't even know how to spell. I don't even know how to spell KMAS.
Well,
K-A.
you can,
I can't fix that now, can I?
yeah, you just draw over it. Here's, it's mine today.
There we go. That's a little better.
Yeah, you
Close,
fixed
close
it. There you
save,
go.
close save. Well, Issa, it's good to talk with you.
Thanks,
It's
Jeff,
been
you
it's
too.
been I've been trying for a while to
What?
get you on tape here.
Oh,
You
we're
always
gonna go there,
you always
huh?
push me off on the Glen Helen or somebody else.
She's so charming.
I know she's great. And I will be checking in here often to see how things are going.
Okay, look forward to it.
Get those postcards in. Boy, this is terrible. Get those postcards in.
What do you think?
Yours is great.
Yeah,
Mine is turned
it's simple.
south quick. Let's put that right there. So anyways, I'm here at Marmo. It's in downtown Shelton. It's on Coda, just between 2nd and 3rd. Plenty of parking in the newly restriped Coda area. And what are the hours here? Wednesday through Sunday?
Yeah, we're open 8 to 3, and then Friday, Saturday, 8 to 6.
I'll put the links to the site on Facebook and stuff like that.
Oh, Jeff, guess what? We just got our beer and wine license.
Well, we should have led with that.
Oh, sorry. Well, next time we can have
Oh my gosh, that's
a glass
awesome.
of wine and talk about postcards.
Wow, one other reason to come down to Marmo. So who are you gonna feature? What is the story?
We're going to have lots of local wines as well as European wines, and I'm really excited.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very cool.
And we have a new head chef, so things are rolling right along. Yeah.
Man, we should have had this stuff listed out so we would know what we're talking about.
Well, next time.
Come down to Marmo and see what it's all about. I'm Jeff Slickey.
I'm Isa.